So we'll discuss the representations now. The first one we see as graphical representation. Now the graphical will deeply discuss about the with example. So in a graphical representation, a state is represented as Q. So the Q, so the state is represented as the Q in the graphical representation. As in the, so we have in this we have two types. So we write a beginning state is represented as Q. As a single O, we're gonna represent the beginning state. But at the final state, we are gonna represent it as a double circle. So we mention here double O. So we write as double circle. So we're gonna represent it in a double circle way. So let us have an example. Here as of now we know that it is denoted by the single circle. So Q, Q1 and Q0. So as it is the end state, we're gonna represent it as double circle. So in this the grammar is like the productions are rotated either from Q0 to Q1 it will be A, from Q1 to Q0 it will also be A. Also the self representatives also is there. So within the state it will gonna write. So from Q0 to Q2 it will be B. So these are our assumptions of the directions of the graphical representation of the state diagram. So we know that finite automata is a set of Q, epsilon, delta and the F, also Q0. So these are the set of the graphical representation. In this we write everything that mentioned about the set of finite automata. We are gonna write from the seeing the graph. So Q, Q0, Q1, Q2, epsilon, A comma B. Where in the previous video we have seen what are the Q. So in the previous one we have seen what is a Q. Q is nothing but a finite non-empty set of the states. So we have written what is Q from the graph. Now we're gonna write epsilon, which are the input states. So here A is input, here A is input, B, B, B. These non-terminals are the inputs. These are the states. These are the inputs. Let us see the transition. Again delta we have seen transitional functions. We have seen now we want to represent transition as a delta. Here from Q0 to comma A. Here the Q0 is traveling to Q1. So now we are going to write as Q1. Again Q0 comma B. Again D is traveling from Q2. So Q0 comma B is equals to Q2. In this way we are going to represent the transitional function.